What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this nice, beautiful Friday. I'm doing real good myself. Shabbat Shalom to all the brothers and sisters in recognition to observing this day for worshiping the Most High. Sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening, my people. Let's get some worship and praises in. We definitely need it, okay? Yesterday I told you guys that at the end of the other video that I did, to stay tuned for today's video. And what it really entails is that there's some strange things showing up in the physical. Okay. As you can see here at the top of the screen, it says Florida woman says she spotted a baby dinosaur running through yard. Okay. And this clip is so quick. Okay, it's so fast, so it's gonna like take a couple times to actually see this thing because it is very, very quick. It trots fast. Okay, plus it's at nighttime. It's dark. All right, and this is the thing right here in question. Now I looked at it and looked at it and looked at it, and I haven't seen anything that moves like this thing other than a stork. But a stork is not, or ostrich. What I'm saying. Is not made like it. Okay, it's just not made like it. And then right here to the left of the screen, well, you guys see this whatever spirit kind of spirit it is right here. You know, this is. All right. Let's check this particular clip out. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can in it. You know, I might have to keep trying to replay it because once it plays it, it actually shrink. You know, it goes back down to start other videos, okay? But then after we check this out, we'll get into the commentary. There's no sound to it either. There it is. There we go. Y'all see that thing? Look at that. So you see, there are very, very strange things that are starting to show up. And also, I want to ask you guys too, have you guys been seeing like blue orbs? I mean, very, very, like very beautiful blue orbs. You understand? I'm going to show you some pictures that I took of these things. I see the faces in them, but I just want to know if any of you guys out there have seen these things. But to get into this particular story, it says here, as we just read, Florida woman says she spotted a baby dinosaur running through yard. Okay. Now, if you guys remember, Elon Musk, last week, a week before last, somewhere around that time, I did a video about Elon Musk saying, him and some of his cohorts saying that they actually had the technology, the money and the technology to bring these things back. You understand? And my thing is this, if that is so, which I believe they are doing it, are they actually releasing these things in the public? Okay. Could this be the reason why Biden would like to disarm us? Okay. Could it be? You know, some years back, I had a very, very terrifying dream of a T-Rex that was some kind of way in a building where I guess I worked. All right. And this thing was hideous. All right. He's full grown. He had been in the building running loose and he was eating people. And me and several other people were in a room with a locked door. Okay. But you can see, you know, that door had a window, just like a lot of these facilities have where you can just kind of see this little square window. All right. And that thing kept looking inside of that, inside, you know, of that room, but it was so dark he couldn't see. And his snout, his mouth, muzzle, whatever you want to call it, was full of blood, you know, and you can see his old glass, jagged teeth. And so then it would go away. He'd pretend to go away, then he'll come right back. You see what I'm saying? Just to see if he see any movement where he can bust that damn door down. And then you have some cowardly ass white man. He was sniveling and just carrying on something awful, talking about his daughter was out there, you know what I mean, with that thing. And I said, well, you better not open that fucking door. You see what I'm talking about? I told him in the dream, it was so real. I remember it. And I told him, you better not open that fucking door. You know what I'm saying? I said, whatever, your daughter is now, that thing might have got her. But I'm just saying, there's some things going on around us that we really, really need to be prepared for. And I'm not doing these kind of videos to scare anybody. But what I'm doing these videos for is to warn my people. All right? Let's get into this particular story, and then we'll get into the next, and then I'm going to show you these blue orbs I'm talking about, okay? Now, it's at Palm Coast, a Palm Coast woman is trying to figure out what kind of animal ran across her yard late at night, all right? It's there a raptor on the loose in Palm Coast. One homeowner is questioning whether the prehistoric creature are back after seeing a dinosaur-like animal running across her yard. All right. Fox 35 viewer Christina Ryan says her security camera captured the footage this week. Any animal we can come up with that will be walking at 3:40 in the morning. Okay. Wouldn't walk this way, she told Fox 35 News. Maybe I've watched Jurassic Park too many times, but I see a raptor or other small dinosaur. All right. She says everyone she's shown the video to comes up with the same conclusion. It looks like a baby dinosaur. All right. Some say a large bird, but that makes no sense since whatever it is appears to have front legs. So not sure. Laugh out loud. I'm sticking with raptor myself, she joked. Viewers online debated about the animal. Well, they debated about what the animal could have been. Someone says it looks like a Komodo dragon or some type of lizard. One person commented, "This is a dog wearing a harness, dragging a leash. You can see all four legs and the harness and leash dragging behind it." Another said, one commenter wrote, UFO recently sighted, and guess this could be the CEO checking things out. See, they clowning, you know what I mean? But people are actually scared. Now, in conclusion, it says here, we're sure there's a logical explanation for this, but watch the video above and decide for yourself. This story was originally reported that a man has shared the video. The story has been updated with corrections. All right. Yeah. To me, I haven't seen a lizard that moved like that, but I have, thanks to Hollywood with the Jurassic Park and all, like the lady was saying. Yes, we've seen stuff. Dinosaurs in the movies actually move like that. Now let's get into this other story right here. Here it says, monkey me, monkey you. First part human, part monkey embryo created by scientists sparks outcry. Okay? See what these abominable, low-life piece of shit are bringing back. Things that has no business on this earth, But it is foretold that there will be a return of the Nephilim. Okay? It is said that they are coming back. And I believe it. As the word would have it, there's nothing new under the sun. What was shall be again. You know what I'm saying? That's what the whole phrase, what goes around comes around. You see, but people use it in the wrong context. All right. They kind of mix that up with reaping what you sow. You see. Now, to get into the story right here, it says the first part human, part monkey embryo has been created by scientists in California despite ethical concerns. Our researchers have grown human stem cells and monkey embryos to try and better understand how cells communicate. No, this is not why they're doing that. There are a lot of spirits floating loose. You see, disembodied spirits floating loose, and they need bodies to inhabit, and science is giving them the bodies. All right. To continue, some people are totally against this kind of experimentation and think it could lead the way to non-human creatures, as in Sasquatch, which he's, and all the rest of them, the fallen angels, Ben did this. Okay. So it's coming back around. All right. To continue, the controversial embryos were made at the Salk Institute in California. They're scientifically known as monkey human chimeras. All right. There's that damn word again, chimeras. They coming back with that, man. That's another meaning for the body of a Nephilim. All right. To continue, human stem cells known for the ability to become different types of cells were injected into a macaque. I guess it's a macaque. Excuse me if I'm not pronouncing that right. Embryos in a petri dish. See, they creating all kinds of just sick shit. All right. The scientists hope their work could be used to create organs for transplant plants and teach us more about human development and disease progression. Professor Juan Carlos Cebazu Belamonte led the research. Okay, we'll just call that mug Juan. All right. He also worked on the first human pig hybrid in 2017. I did a video about that, by the way. He said these chimeric approaches could be really very useful for advancing biomedical research, not just at the very earliest stage of life, but also the latest stage of life. The human and macaque monkey embryos were monitored for around 20 days and have since been destroyed. Liars. They're not destroyed. Not by any means. To continue, here it says the scientists published their study results in the journal Cell and wrote that they survived and integrated with better relative efficiency than in the previous experiments in pig tissue. The team maintained that their work follows ethical guidelines. That's a bullshit for me too. All right. Because if they care anything about ethics, there's no way that they will be creating these monsters. All right. To continue, however, other researchers don't agree. According to the BBC, Professor Juan Savlescu, director of the Oxford Harrow Centre for Practical Ethics, said the experiment opens Pandora's box to non-human chimeras. He said these embryos were destroyed at 20 days of development, but it is only a matter of time before non-human chimeras are successfully developed, perhaps as a source of organs for humans. All right. That is one of the long-term goals of this research. This is what they're claiming. Okay. The Mirror reports Dr. Anna Smadror. Damn, these people got some weird names. But anyway, Smadror, ethics specialist at the University of East Anglia's Norwich Medical School, said the breakthrough reinforces an increasingly inescapable fact. Biological categories are not fixed, they are fluid. This poses significant ethical. Let me read this again. This poses significant ethical and legal challenges. All right. Yeah, this poses abominable creatures that you mad scientists are creating. Okay. People, get ready. Repent. For those of you that haven't repent, you really need to. You understand? I mean, do not have any works with the unfruitful works of darkness. Don't keep company with the unfruitful works of darkness. Anybody that you know that's shady, don't have no parts with them. Because see, when judgment comes, and if you around them, you're gonna get whatever's poured out for them. Okay, it's just that's just the way it is. Let me show you guys these blue orbs I'm talking about. The other day when I was out and about, I happened to look up in these trees. I always look up in the trees because I look at the faces of the spirits a lot. You know what I mean? And here's this blue orb. I've saw these things. They can be as big as they want to be, and also they can be as small as they want to be. You bring this one in right here. And I have a picture of one that was out on the road, on the highway, like bouncing down the road. I have a picture of it. I can't find it, and it looked just like this one. There was another blue orb that one night I was sitting at the kitchen table, me and Joan, and we were basically talking. I happened to, out the corner of my right eye, up on my kitchen window, okay, on the curtains, a big blue face appeared for a couple seconds, but I saw it. And it was blue just like this, okay? Let me show you the other picture. This is the other picture right here. And I was picking Joan up from work one night. I was looking across this dark field, and I saw this big face right here staring out of the night. Right here. It's pretty dark. It's kind of hard to see. But of course, here's the blue orb. A blue orb right there. Just sitting there at night. Now, I'm sure it's a spirit. You know what I mean? I just wonder, have any of you guys seen any of these things floating around for yourself? I've even seen them, in my house. You know what I'm talking about? I've seen little blue, it's a fluorescent blue too. Spirit just floating around, just like you see it here and like you just see it in that tree, So these are things is what I'm talking about, people. We must be prepared to deal with. I mean, we have so many other distractions, you know what I'm saying, with what's going on in this world right now. We're pulled left to right, front to back, up and down with distractions. But many of us cannot see what's actually taking place, within the spiritual realm that's all around us. Okay? That's all around us. We got to be prepared for what's going on, what's coming. Okay? Because in Matthew chapter 24, verse 38, it talks about how they were given in drinking, were given in marriage and taking and drinking and eating and all that kind of stuff in the days of Noah. You know what I'm saying? Before the Most High brought about the flood. Now, y'all got to understand what that flood was all about. Okay? A lot of you may not know, but let me show you something. First of all, let me show you guys this blue orb too that was just in the night skies. This wasn't the moon or nothing like that. It wasn't a star. Let me bring it in a little close. See that? Now you can see a face on that one. Real good. You can see it. Just look at that. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. This is a picture right here of a facility. And as you can see, this is a roof. Okay? This is a roof. You see this right here? That right there is the picture of a spirit that I believe that was of a giant. Okay? This is what the Most High sent the flood to get rid of, but it got rid of the physical bodies. Yes, it did. And also some of the Nephilim, like the ones that are called Sasquatch and other things, they survive by burrowing deep, deep within the earth to survive that water. You know what I mean? Some of them hid themselves deep, deep in the tall caves, you know what I'm saying, over, like the planet. Some of them are still living in those things. They survived, you know what I mean, and what have you. But this is what I'm talking about. These things are coming back, and they're going to be pretty much doing the same thing. Well, the fallen angels is anyway. And they're going to be doing the same things that they were doing back in the days of Noah before the next destruction come, which will be by fire. All right. Just want to tell you guys that. So the things that I'm seeing, hey, I'm grateful to the Most High in the name of Yahweh Shai, better known as Jesus, to the world, that he's given me the sight to see, to tell his people, to tell his people. This is nothing to fear, because when you fear, you know what I'm saying? Well, you're giving over power to the wicked one. But when you are assured that the Most High said that he will never leave you or forsake you, you have nothing to worry about. Just stay grounded, not only in his word, but in him. He'll protect you from what's to come. You understand that? That's all I want to tell you guys. And y'all check this video out. Share this video. You know what I'm saying? And let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.